right back at it with this floor. So we have this 48 by 1 foot tile, and so I like to use this trowel here. This is a gold blatt trowel, and it's a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch mortar squares, if you will. And so you can see here whatever all this nonsense says. I don't really know, but you can read it. And then this tells you how to just clean off the area, put the grout on there, make some rigid lines. Oh, and then wiggle your tile left to right so it'll really grab. But I'll be back butting everything, and I'll be using this Mapei. Okay, at least it's a good brand, a familiar brand. Wet and dry areas. Cool. For interior ceramic, porcelain, natural stone, floors, walls, countertops, and backsplashes. So covers everything. Huh. So I imagine up to 20-inch square. We'll see how this works out. And I've never used this before. I prefer to use the powder. This is the Ultra Flex one, which I believe is supposed to be better for wet areas. It's supposed to expand and contract. Oh, keep in mind the color. This is gray. And so the only other option is white. The white is more expensive than the gray. I don't know why. Probably because it's more popular and they know they can charge more for it. But this is a good generic mortar. This one's a little more expensive. This, I believe, is a Lowe's brand. And so I don't feel like it matters really. If you're worried about it, you want the stuff with more polymers in it. And generally the more polymers it has in it, the more expensive it is, the more flexible it is, and blah, blah. This one bag here is more than enough to do this entire area. So I'll see if these two colors are the same, and then we'll just use those bags and not even touch those over there. And that's it. So the whole purpose of this was to try this mortar out. Here's the brand. Here's the UPC. And some of the, I guess, instructions, if you will. I'm not reading it, so I have horrible vision, so I can't even see what the heck it says. What does this thing say? Oh, this is where you're supposed to store it. That's really it. So I'll just cut this off. To cut it off, I'll just generally use the trowel itself. There we go. And then just, oh, dang it. There we go. I get a little switchblade, you know, a razor blade, box cutter. My back pocket, but this thing here, you can see, take 2 hands to open it. Once you get 2 of the little flaps going, generally it open up pretty easy. So let's see how thick this is. So you can use the bottom of this. Holy crap, this is really thin. Huh, well, I would say I don't need to add water to the top at least. Huh. It's not, yeah, feels pretty good. Good consistency, I would say. Put it in. Maybe add a little more water. I don't know if the moisture comes to the top. It feels very creamy at the top. So I'll mix it a little bit, basically like this, and apply it. So let's go for it.